think about all the cities that has this very costly, massive, with big, lots of jobs, high paying jobs, union jobs, depends on that business model, that 20th century business model that's about to be disrupted and completely destroyed by AI. It's
That
gonna
is
be brutal.
true. I want you guys to take a breath. Think about this number, guys. It's not just the $1 trillion I want you to pay attention to. It's
Mm.
the $1 trillion in profit. That is the first thing I want you to think about. $1 trillion in profit. And then the second thing I want you to think about per year by 2030. Now, again, let's rewind it back. Let me put it bigger so that you guys can see my face. We are in 2021, almost ending the year, leading to 2022. Can you name me couple of company that are worth overall $1 trillion? I guess you could say Facebook. I guess you could say Apple. I guess you could say Tesla. Maybe Amazon, maybe Google. But do we have 10? We don't have 10 companies that are worth. I'm not talking about profit, guys. I'm talking about when you put everything they own
Market cap.
together, market cap that they own, they have, it becomes $1 trillion. Do you know how much $1 trillion is? It's only this year in 2020 and 2021 that we started even conceiving that a company could even be worth $1 trillion. 2 years ago, that was something that was unconceivable. Unconceivable. You could not even conceive one company could be worth $1 trillion.
Mm.
Now we have 5, 6-ish companies that are worth close to it or very close to it or already in a $1 trillion. Now she's telling you, let me put it back, guys. Let me put it back for you. If you're not seeing this right, she's telling you again, autonomous ride hailing. Autonomous ride hailing. ARC research suggests that autonomous ride hailing platforms will generate more than $1 trillion in profit. That means when you factor the cost of what it took to create this product, you still have $1 trillion left in profit.
If I can add to that, GC, the entire ecosystem of transportation is around $6 trillion. That includes transportation, public transportation, the metros, the buses, the logistics, boats, planes, everything, the entire thing. Around $6 trillion globally.
You know what that means?
Autonomous.
That means if Amazon becomes a $6 trillion company, they can basically own the transportation in the world, no matter where it is.
Yeah.
unless we're talking about rockets, they'll own it. Keep going. Sorry.
I asked someone. I says, if I tell you that metro, you see, when you go, you take the bus, then it leads you to a metro station.
Yeah, the
That
subway.
entire ecosystem, the subway, will be disrupted more brutally by autonomy than the taxi industry was disrupted by Uber. He
That is
laughed
so
at me.
true.
He says, how is that going to happen? I says,
That is
well,
so true.
I says, think of the student. Okay. It's late in the night. He wants to go out for a drink with his friends.
Mm.
He takes his smartphone, takes out the Tesla app, orders a robo taxi, an autonomous robo taxi. The car comes, picks him up, drive him wherever he wants. He just has to pinpoint through the GPS his destination, and he drops him. The service is available 24/7, 365 years. 365 days
24/7.
a year, 24/7 for $1 per ride. Because it's a $99 subscription, and we travel around 3 times per day. Go to work, come back, and then do an activity and come back 3 to 4 times. So roughly around $1. The transportation system, as we know, you have to dress up. It's cold out there. You have to walk to the bus station. You wait for the bus. It's not your schedule. It's his schedule. And then you take the bus. You go to the metro. You go out. You walk. You sit. Maybe you have maybe if you're lucky, there's a free seat. If not, there's not. And you have to go to the station that is the closest one. And sometimes from that station, you have to take another bus. So the total costs around $4, but it takes you maybe 6 times
more.
It takes
More
probably 3 to 5 times longer. So how are you going to compete against that? Once you're going to have a fleet of autonomous robo taxis that's going to essentially bring people from point A to point B, which is what you do.
Guys,
when going to work in the robo taxi will be faster and cheaper than the public transit, how are you not going to become obsolete? How are you maintaining your business model? So you're going to force Tesla to pay a tax to keep you alive? That will never hold up in courts. Never. So, and now we're just talking about one city. Think about all the cities that has this very costly, massive, with lots of jobs, high paying jobs, union jobs, depends on that business model, that 20th century business model that's about to be disrupted and completely destroyed by AI. It's going to be brutal.
Ooh.
It's going to be brutal. So
I did not think about this, man.
I'm telling you, and the guy looks at me like, do you work for Tesla? Says, no, I don't. I just think for a second. Will you, for $1, you're paying a $99 subscription, for a robo taxi that is available 24/7 at the push of a button. The taxi comes, picks you up from your doorstep. You go into a car that's hot. You don't have to wear a mask. Not that I'm not anti-mask or things like that, but you enjoy privacy.
I mean, if you have your wife or your girlfriend in the car, you basically have a moving hotel.
Exactly. It's safe. So and well, yeah, you can do that, but
If you enjoyed this little short segment from the podcast that we did, here where you can find the entire Wealth Engineering podcast. Click right here and we'll see you on the next one.